Dog is cute and Yakko yaks.
Hey guys, it can't be! I'm back!
The legendary web-slinging crime fighter returns.
Remember the epic action of Darkwing Duck? Or Ren and Stimpy's Adventures? These cartoons were everything in the 90s. If you grew up glued to the TV after school, you know these shows. Hello 90s kids, it's another trip down memory lane. Today, we check out 15 classic 90s cartoons that defined childhood. These shows had us laughing and feeling the chills. Each one brought something unique to the screen, be it heart-pounding action, wild antics, or legendary catchphrases we still remember. But enough of the teasers. Let's find out which one takes the crown for the best 90s cartoon. Before we start, drop a comment below, guessing the number one in this video. Let's kick things off with Jace and the Wheeled Warriors, a nostalgic treasure. This 90s cartoon was set in a futuristic world with the adventurous Jace leading the action. The young hero, while searching for his father, has to battle evil forces. What makes this cartoon more dramatic is the wheeled warriors rolling into action to fight monster-like creatures. It felt like Transformers mixed with sci-fi fantasy. The cartoon is a blend of good and evil. Who remembers Jace's catchphrase, "I'll never stop searching for my father"? And no, he never backed down. For everyone who watched Jace and the Wheeled Warriors, it was an experience they'll never forget in a hurry. Who else can picture the transforming battle vehicles from this cartoon? Let's get dangerous. Only 90s kids with a special love for cartoons can relate. This iconic line brings Darkwing Duck to mind. The show didn't only portray a hero in a cape, but a goofy crime fighter who believed he was the terror that flaps in the night. Darkwing Duck was action-packed, humorous, and had a cast of quirky characters in a way that no cartoon had. Whether it was fighting Negaduck, his arch-enemy, or proving his hero status, Darkwing kept us entertained. The combination of zany antics and action-filled sequences made this 90s cartoon stand out. Darkwing still failed in the most epic ways. That's what made this cartoon lovable. Talk about a Nickelodeon show that was bizarre, weird, and outrageous. Ren and Stimpy had everything you needed in a cartoon. This series pushed boundaries in ways that delighted the audience. Ren was the cynical Chihuahua, while Stimpy was the dim-witted cat. Both animals had an oddball chemistry that made their antics unforgettable. From the side gags to the "you idiot" lines, they made us laugh our hearts out. How many times did you laugh at their strange adventure? The over-the-top animation style and the duo's weird energy made it a cult classic that still holds a special place in the hearts of cartoon lovers today. Animaniacs was another 90s cartoon that got viewers laughing non-stop. Who can forget the theme song? It's time for Animaniacs, and we're zany to the max. This cartoon stars the Warner siblings, Yakko, Wakko, and Dot.
We're Animaniacs. Dog is cute and Yakko yaks. Wakko packs away the snacks while the Plankton plays the sax.
This show makes clever references that only viewers would catch. As for the humor, it slaps really hard. The whole "hello nurse" phrase became a pop culture phenomenon, while skits had us in stitches with their clever parodies of everything. Animaniacs was special because adults could watch it too. Side characters like Pinky and Brain are bent on dominating the world. This 90s cartoon screams instant nostalgia. Sometimes life doesn't have to be complex. Little Bear was a smart grizzly bear. His mother, Mother Bear, is always there to support him, while his father is a fisherman. This simple and heartwarming show took viewers on a sweet adventure. It explores nature and allows viewers to spend time with Emily, Owl, Hen, Duck, and Cat. Little Bear felt like a cozy hug on a lazy afternoon. We miss the good old days when everything felt right in Little Bear's world. This cartoon was a peaceful escape and reminded us to appreciate the little things. If you grew up watching Little Bear, I bet you can remember his voice calling his friends over for a new adventure. Cow and Chicken was chaotic and hilarious. This show tells the story of Cow, a sweet and naive character, and his bratty brother Chicken. They lived in a world that made no sense. Characters like the red guy messed things up for the brothers. Still, Cow and Chicken never took things seriously.
What clown in his right mind is gonna make a fashion model out of a two-ton slab of cheese like you?
You're probably right.
The duo made jokes even in weird situations, which was exactly what made the cartoon fun. Mama had a chicken, Mama had a cow. Who still remembers this song? Did you just sit there trying to wrap your head around this cartoon, or did you sing along? If you were a young adult in the 90s, chances are Daria spoke to you in ways no other cartoon did. The sarcastic eye-roll queen of Beavis and Butthead made teenagers experience cool. This animated series was one of the first to show a smart and dry-witted character, navigating high school and the world of clueless adults. Daria was popular because she was relatable. From her dealings with her family to rolling her eyes at the chaos around her, she gave everyone a voice. Daria was a comic commentary on teenage angst and one of the most memorable cartoons in the 90s. No other show portrayed adolescence in the decade than this. Tiny Toon Adventures took the decade by surprise. This September 1990 cartoon was a fresh twist to the Looney Tunes classic.
Your television diet is good and go.
Yum. Mayo on white. Delish.
Try Tiny Toon Adventures.
And hold the mayo!
With a
It had a younger and wilder version of familiar characters like Buster Bunny, Babs Bunny, and Plucky Duck. This show grabbed attention from start to finish. Tiny Toons stood out because it blended the spirit of old-school cartoons with its unique humor and energy. The show had endless slapstick moments, fast-paced antics, and tons of laughter that kept viewers glued to the TV. The fusion of classic humor and new-age charm made Tiny Toon Adventures stand out. Captain Planet and Planeteers also made the 90s fun. This eco-friendly superhero show taught kids to save the planet and fight pollution and greed. Also called the Planeteers, Kwame, Wheeler, Guy, Linka, and Matai had special powers based on the elements of earth, water, fire, wind, and heart. Whenever they united, they summoned Captain Planet, the ultimate green hero. This 90s classic preached activism, environmentalism, and teamwork. Go Planet, the power is yours. Became a cry in the 90s for people who wanted to make a difference. Every episode helped viewers know more about the environment while following Captain Planet on Wild. Did you ever wish you had the power to stop pollution? Let's talk about Batman, the animated series, a cartoon that redefined superheroes on TV. This iconic noir-style animation features deep storytelling and unforgettable characters. Batman gave us the most complex and layered version of Bruce Wayne and his alter ego, Batman, who fought against Gotham's most dangerous villains. This cartoon had a darker and more mature theme compared to other cartoons of its time. As for the opening theme, it brings back memories. I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. This was Batman's ultimate self-affirmation. Those words gave viewers chills every time. Batman captured the dark essence of Gotham like never before. This was the show that set the bar for other superhero cartoons. If you were a fan of cutting-edge tech and animation, Reboot was the 90s show for you. This series was one of the first fully computer-animated TV shows. It took viewers to the world of Mainframe, a digital city where all the characters lived. In there, we have Bob, Dot, and Enzo defending the system from viruses like Megabyte. Reboot combines adventure, action, and techie magic. This show was cool because it played with computer concepts like glitches and data, making it an early exposure to the digital world. Reboot had everyone so immersed in the digital world that they couldn't wait for the next adventure. And now to another iconic superhero cartoon of all time, Spider-Man, the animated series.
Summer, the hottest superhero to scale the screen swings back without vengeance.
Hi, guys.
It can't be!
I'm back.
The legendary web-slinging crime fighter returns in his...
Peter Parker got everyone hooked the moment he appeared on screen. Spider-Man wasn't just about fighting villains. It was about the struggles of a young man balancing love, school, and being a superhero. Characters like Green Goblin, Venom, and Dr. Octopus made this series one of the most epic ever. This 90s cartoon explored deep themes of sacrifice, identity, and all it takes to be a hero. Did you also wish you had the power to swing through the city like Spidey? As for Hey Arnold, it takes us back to the busy streets of Hillwood, where Arnold and his group of friends had silly or memorable adventures. Arnold's football-shaped head and big heart made him the kind of kid other kids looked up to. Although wise beyond his age, he was a kid at heart. Hey Arnold mixed real-life struggles with light-hearted moments, making it one of the most relatable cartoons of the 90s. From Helga's secret crush to Arnold's epic friendship with Gerald, Hey Arnold made every episode an adventure. What was your favorite scene? Gargoyles was the animated series that captured our imaginations with its mysterious ancient creatures protecting modern New York City. This 90s cartoon featured supernatural themes, epic battles, and incredible world building.
Darkness, superstition and the sword rule. It is an age of fear. It is the age of gargoyles.
The Gargoyles, cursed to turn into stone by day and come to life at night, became one of the most iconic animated series of the 90s. Characters like Goliath led the charge. He was the leader of the Wyvern Clan and is now the leader of the Manhattan Clan. Let's remember the sympathetic police officer, Elisa Meza, who comes into conflict with the plotting Xanatos. Aside from the Gargoyles' attempts to adjust to modern New York City, this cartoon incorporates various supernatural threats to their safety. And finally, we have Bobby's World, a 90s cartoon that takes us into Bobby's imaginative world. Anything could happen in Bobby's world. Bobby's creativity made the cartoon so special, but that wasn't all. The tune captured the joy and innocence of childhood. Wubba 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 was synonymous with Bobby's crazy escapades. The simple humor in Bobby's world made this cartoon one of the most lovable of the decade. Bobby stunned his fans with his wild imagination. These classic cartoons defined childhood in the 1990s and beyond. Which of them left the biggest mark on you? Please tell us in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe for more nostalgic content.